Hello. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah, that's better. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Please be seated. We will now begin the ceremony. Can Senior Patrol Leader Nate Jones please come up? All right. Color guard advance.
Everybody stand. Aaron, stand.
Color guard advance.
Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On my honor.
I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the law, to uphold the laws, keep ourselves strong, mentally and morally straight.
This guy is trustworthy.
Loyal, powerful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
All right. Everybody may be seated. All right. And forward call. Hello. I'm Cole Featherly. I'm the Master of Ceremonies for this Court of Honor to celebrate the achievement of Eagle Rank for Aaron Kruger. We'd like to start this ceremony with a prayer. Would Austin Hall please come up?
God, we thank you for the opportunity to come together as family, friends, leaders, and fellow scouts on the significant day in the life of Aaron. Today is a celebration of a journey full of challenges, friendships, struggles, and occasionally a little fun. Today we think of all the merit badges earned along the way, the oaths committed to, the character he has developed, and the service to our community he has worked so hard to bring up. Little by little, month by month, and year by year, he was faithful, and we celebrate his faith, commitment, and hard work. So we ask for your blessing on Aaron, and his family, who has supported and encouraged him, and their fellow scouts who helped him along the way. Bless the scout leaders, Troop 62, and those who are here physically or in spirit. Continue to walk with Aaron as he takes these steps in becoming the scout and the person you desire them to be. Amen.
Thank you, Austin.
Can I ask everybody to make sure your phones are silent? I know you don't think about it because they're all here visible. Thanks.
Thank you, Austin. Will the scouts representing various ranks please take your places? And now, I invite forward Aaron's brother, Brad Smith, an Eagle Scout from our Troop 262, to present the voice of the Eagle.
Will Aaron Kruger please come forward? This is the voice of the eagle whose heights you have struggled hard to reach. We remember well when you first came to the base of the cliff and how you looked up with ambition and determination. Look back for a moment. Look down the cliff you have climbed. Look at the experiences you have encountered in your ascent. These experiences should not be forgotten. You should profit by making sure adverse experiences do not occur again. Experience is a valuable teacher if you heed its teachings. We remember when you took your first step upon the trail that leads upward. With that first step, you began to grow physically, mentally, and morally. You started living the Scout Oath and law. All while you were on the trail, we watched you study, and we saw you learn by doing. Upon joining, you were only a scout. Will the scout representing Scout rank please come forward? At that time, you began working hard on your requirements to reach the tenderfoot rank, the first ledge on the trail to Eagle. Before long, your brother scouts were calling you a tenderfoot, and they were right. You were indeed a tenderfoot scout. Will the scout representing tenderfoot rank please come forward? Soon, you reached the second ledge, and there you were greeted by a large group of second-class scouts. Will the scout representing second-class rank please come forward?
The scout is helpful, and the scout is fun.
Some, like you, stopped to catch their breath before continuing along the trail. You began to study more, you worked harder, and almost before you knew it, you had come to another ledge, the ledge where the first-class scouts dwell. Will the scout representing first rank please come forward?
The scout is courteous, the scout is kind.
There you found a tempting green meadow by a crystal-clear stream bathed in the sun. There you were tempted to remain. Yes, you could have remained there to live the first-class scout glory, but your ambition spurred you on. We remember your advancement to Star Scout. Will a scout representing star rank please come forward? The trail from first class to star rank was not as difficult as it had seemed. This spurred you on, and again, you climbed higher. The trail was steeper and less worn. Fewer scouts seemed to be headed in your direction. You looked down and saw the crowds below you. You looked up and saw a few above you, and with the same determination with which you had started your climb, you continued up the trail. Soon, this earned you the badge of life rank. Will the scout representing life rank please come forward? The heart badge was then placed on your uniform. You will never forget your thoughts at this moment. This feeling has been experienced by all scouts on reaching the ledge of Life Scout. Now I am close to the eagle. I will carry on. The trail becomes tougher, but more interesting. The original principles, the Scout Oath and law, now have a fuller meaning. Your understanding of them was deeper. Yes, we have watched your character unfold and become more manly. We have watched your leadership expand into a valuable asset. We have watched your mind develop, and we've watched your wisdom increase. We have watched all these things in you, and now that you are at the threshold of your goal, we welcome you, for you have done your climbing in a true scout-like manner. This is the voice of the Eagle. With a scout representing Eagle Scout rank, please come forward.
The scout is clean. The scout is reverent.
Scouts, please be seated. Would Scoutmaster James Madison please come forward?
The presentation of the Eagle Scout badge is an important and serious event. The climax and the goal for which a scout works for many years, an occasion for pride and joy, a time for serious contemplation. It is the culmination of efforts of the various leaders of these scouts. The Eagle Scout Award is the highest and most coveted rank in scouting, the last major step in the advancement program. Fewer than 4% of all scouts in the United States reach the Eagle Scout rank. At this point, we trust you have achieved our purpose in the building of character, training of leadership, and the practice of serving. The requirements for the Eagle Scout rank are as follows. Be active in your troop and patrol for at least 6 months as a Life Scout. Demonstrate Scout spirit by living the Scout oath and law in your everyday life. Earn 21 merit badges, including the 13 that are required. First aid, citizenship in the community, citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world, communication, cooking, personal fitness, emergency preparedness or life-saving, environmental science or sustainability, personal management, swimming or hiking or cycling, camping, and family life. Serve actively in an approved position of responsibility for a period of 6 months after becoming a Life Scout. Plan, develop, and lead others in carrying out a service project worthy of an Eagle Scout. Take part in a Scoutmaster Conference. Appear before a board of review of prominent persons and satisfy them that you have done your best to understand and live up to the Scout oath and law, and in all ways qualify for the Eagle Scout Award. Careful examination has been made by the court as to the qualifications of these applicants for the Eagle Scout Award. Proficiency in the various crafts and skills prescribed for the Eagle Scout rank has been checked, and the records of merit badges earned by the Scout have been approved and certified by the counselor appointed by the council. Candidate Aaron Kruger has demonstrated the capacity and willingness to exert leadership in activities that are constructive and worthwhile in this community. The record has been checked in troop leadership, school affairs, and in other fields of work and service. They have demonstrated loyalty and duty to God and country. We believe that they are qualified to receive the rank of Eagle Scout. Candidate Aaron Kruger, please come back to the front.
This is the voice of the Eagle. I speak for the Eagle Scouts of this council. We challenge these Scouts to accept the responsibilities as well as the honor of the Eagle Scout Award. These responsibilities are as follows. An Eagle Scout is to live with honor. Their honor is sacred. It's the foundation of all character. An Eagle Scout will live so that they reflect credit upon their home, place of worship, school, friends, and self. May the white of your badge remind you to live with honor. Aaron Kruger, please light the first candle. An Eagle Scout is to be loyal. Neither pain nor profit, pride nor personal loss shall sway their loyalty. The blue on your badge is the emblem of loyalty. Aaron, please light the second candle. Come on down. You can stay there. An Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage gives all character, force, and strength. With trust in God and faith in their fellow man, they face each day unafraid and seek their share of the world's work to do. Let the red of your badge remind you of your courage. Aaron, please light the third candle. Finally, an Eagle Scout is service-oriented. Extend a helping hand to those who toil along the scouting trail you have completed, just as others have aided you. The daily good turn must take on a new meaning and better the life pattern of service. Protect and defend the weak and helpless. Comfort the unfortunate and oppressed. Uphold the rights of others as well as your own. Remember, real leadership is founded upon real service. In recognition of these obligations, I ask you to reaffirm the Scout Oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty as a God in my country, to obey the Scout law, help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Eagle Honor Guard, please assume your positions beside the candidate, Aaron Kruger. Scoutmaster. Scoutmaster James Madison, please come forward for the presentation of the Eagle Award. Eagle Honor Guard, please escort Aaron's parents to the front. Aaron Kruger, the symbol of your success is the Eagle Scout Merit Badge and neckerchief, which will now be presented to you by your parents. Now be presented to your parents. I'm sorry. Your mother will pin the badge over your heart, and your father will place the neckerchief around your neck and install the eagle slide.
Need my glasses.
A special Eagle Scout neckerchief slide will now be presented to you in memory of Dunain Crum. Eagle Scout Aaron Kruger, in recognition of the wisdom and guidance given to you by your father, please present him with this Eagle Father's pin, which he will proudly wear in your honor. And now, in recognition of the many hours of patient guidance given by your mother, you will pin the Eagle's mother's pin over your mother's heart. Would the Troop Advancement Chair, Mr. Fulkerson, please come forward to present Aaron with his Eagle palms.
So Aaron earned 2 palms. Start with the bronze, and then go to gold, then go to silver. To get a palm, you have to earn 5 extra merit pages beyond your Eagle requirements. And you have up to your age of 18 to continue to earn them. So I believe we have another number here that's earned. So nice. Congratulations. I believe, did you say we were in an award? This goes into your guiding stuff, and then it's just the we get 2 of the percentage, not 3, huh? You should have had that one.
Eagle Honor Guard, please escort Aaron's parents back to their seats. Would Patrick Fulkerson please come forward? And now, Eagle Scout Aaron Kruger, in recognition of the guidance given to you by your mentor, Patrick Fulkerson, would you please present him with the Eagle's mentor pin? I don't think it's doesn't say that.
All right, we're going to present the grandparents next.
Troop 262, Committee Chairperson Matt Jones, please come forward.
As committee chair of Troop 262 and as a representative of the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America, Aaron, I get to present you with your Eagle Scout certificate. Aaron also received some congratulatory letters, and they include, this is from William Hallman, the Eagle Board Chairman of Seneca Waterways. Dear Aaron, on behalf of Seneca Waterways Council Scouts BSA, I want to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Eagle Scout. You should be proud of this accomplishment. Not only did this require a lot of hard work on your part, but you now belong to an elite rank of scouting that only 4% of scouts attain. Along with the rank of Eagle comes certain expectations that you should be aware of and uphold. You will be trusted more because you are an Eagle. You may be asked to lead or manage a team, board, or group of people professionally. You will be expected to give back to the community in time, talent, and treasure. These are the same ideals you were taught while being brought up in Scouting. Remember, Scouting always stays with you, and if you ever face a difficult decision, you can always rely on the Scout Oath and Law to guide you. Again, congratulations. And may you have a very successful life and career and continue to make Scouting part of it. We also received a letter from Julianne Groff, the Executive Director of Webster Comfort Care. To whom it may concern, I am writing to share my thoughts on the projects Aaron Kruger worked on over the past year in order to fulfill his Eagle Scout requirements. All of these projects were done individually, would have taken a great deal, if done individually, would have taken a great deal of time. So to tackle all of these in 1 year is quite an accomplishment. Aaron maintained communication with the former executive director and then with me when I was hired. I found Aaron to be professional, trustworthy, dedicated to seeing the projects through to completion, communicative, and respectful. He shared his plans, asked thoughtful questions, and always made sure he had our approval before starting a project. Aaron worked days, evenings, and weekends to get these projects completed, and in my opinion, went above and beyond in helping to make the grounds of Webster Comfort Care Home more beautiful and peaceful, not only for our residents, but for our community. We are forever indebted to Aaron for his thoughtfulness in choosing our house for his Eagle project. We received one other letter, and this is pretty exciting for me to read. This is from Leonard Quinn, Chairman of Eagle Project of the Month Committee. Dear Aaron, we are very pleased to inform you that your Seneca Waterways Council Eagle Project of the Month Committee has selected your Eagle Project as Eagle Project of the Month for June of 2022. Your award will be presented at the Council's annual Eagle Scout Mentor Dinner. The 12-month project selection will be subsequently under consideration for honor of Eagle's Project of the Year. So, great job, Aaron. At this time, this being 2022, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Hall to play a video as well.
Hi, Aaron. I am so sorry that I wasn't able to be there with you tonight, but I wanted to let you know how proud I am of you for following through and earning your Eagle Scout rank. So I met Aaron when he was either 3 or 4 years old at preschool. He and my son attended preschool together. Aaron at that time was the nicest, sweetest, kind boy. And how awesome was it that I walked into this job and heard that there was an Eagle Scout project and saw Aaron walk through the door. Working with Aaron has been wonderful. He is selfless, he is kind, he is thorough, he's thoughtful. He gave so much to Webster Comfort Care Home, and we appreciate him so much. He is a dream because of his kind heart and for choosing our home to help. And Aaron, I just want you to know that achieving Eagle Scout is a big deal, and you should be very proud of yourself, as I know your parents are. And thank you also to Sharon and Al for helping and encouraging and backing Aaron in this really important endeavor. And Aaron, you'll never forget this. This will be something that you'll always be able to hold close to your heart. And again, I just wanted to say thank you for choosing Webster Comfort Care Home. And thank you for being a wonderful person, a kind soul. And we will appreciate you here forever. Thank you, Aaron, and congratulations.
I understand Mr. Madison, our current Scoutmaster, has some congratulatory remarks. Mr. Madison, please come forward.
Well, can't see you, Aaron, but you did it. You made it. You achieved the Eagle rank. I know there's been some ups and downs along the way, but you set your mind on a goal and you achieved it, which is it's a great accomplishment. My first joined the troop with Will. You know, you were there. You two kind of like clung together and became friends, which is great. You know, and to watch you grow, mature over the years has been a fantastic thing for me. And it's honestly the last year there in the troop, when you're the senior patrol leader, you took on a lot of responsibility. You did a lot for the troop, and you were a true example for all the other scouts. And I hope they look up to that and try to emulate that as well. It's something to say, and it's a big accomplishment, so congratulations.
Aaron also had the privilege of having Mr. Steve Nonkes as Scoutmaster. I understand Mr. Nonkes has some congratulatory remarks as well. Mr. Nonkes, please come forward.
I had the pleasure of seeing Aaron start in Scouts, and he did not start out as an Eagle Scout. He grew into this. So first, Aaron, congratulations. Really, really well done. Mr. Crittenden's here, so I'm going to use his word. Aaron was squirrely. Every camp out, if there was something that could be set on fire, Aaron was testing it to see how flammable it was. If there was something to be climbed, Aaron was going to try and figure out how high he could go. If there was ice, Aaron was going to figure out how far out onto the thin ice he could get before falling through. In short, Aaron was a pain in the butt. I always say the measure of an Eagle project is 1, does the Scout demonstrate leadership? And 2, does it have an impact in the community? And the measure of an Eagle Scout is the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. Well, Aaron, your project measured up. And we could see here today, it had a big impact. And especially for the volunteers at the Comfort Home, to see a young person going in and contributing, that means a lot. The measure of you. I'm pleased to see that you could remember the Scout Oath today. The Scout Law. Trustworthy. Loyal. Helpful. I run down the list, Aaron, and you're there. You didn't start there. You chose a lot of years ago that you were going to work on it. There's a reason that every meeting starts with the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. That's the goal. The goal for Scouts is that you come out a better person than you went in. Aaron, you made that your goal. And you achieved it. And that's why you're an Eagle Scout. You grew up and you became an example for all of these other Scouts. And maybe you didn't realize it, Maybe you didn't see when you turned the corner from being one of the younger ones that had to be watched to one of the older ones that was leading. But I gotta tell you, it was fun to watch. And that's why we are all so proud of you, Aaron, because you really did grow up into a good man. You're gonna hear the Eagle Charge in a minute, and you're gonna hear the term, "you're a marked man." And that's true. When people know that you're an Eagle Scout, they're gonna have big expectations. But we know you can live up to them. We're here today because you've proven that. Congratulations.
Yeah? Mr. Fulkerson? Mr. Fulton. I think that's... All right. Mr. Fulton has some congratulatory remarks.
I'm Bill Fulton. I'm here representing Julie Groff, our Executive Director from Webster Comfort Care. Aaron, congratulations. This is an achievement. And as others have said, this is an achievement that will stick with you for a long time. You'll remember this day. You'll remember getting to this day. But some of the things that you may not remember right away will be all of the skills that took to get here. The planning, the organization, the leadership of getting everybody together just to do your project, the execution of that project. And that's a bigger deal than you might think. I happen to have a family member who is a brilliant guy and has yet to finish a project, ever. It's frustrating for some people. You know how to do that. Those are the skills you'll take with you. You'll use them, as somebody else said, in business. You'll use them in your life, and that will help. Above all, you volunteered to come to Webster Comfort Care and do your project or projects. And by the way, I appreciate you doing the flagpole because somebody asked me to take care of that. I couldn't do it. Personally, I like the shade things best. You chose Webster Comfort Care Home because you thought it might be a cool organization to hook up with. And you brought volunteers. Probably most of you in this room, in one way or the other, helped Aaron with his projects. It's that volunteerism that Webster Comfort Care is based on. It was started by 3 people who at the time were volunteering at the Pines of Peace, which is a comfort care home in Wayne County. And the director there said, you need to start your own in Webster because we're turning down too many Webster residents. We have to take in Wayne County residents. So Dave Whitlock, who some of you know, called on 2 other people, including my wife, and the 3 couples got together, and that was the start of, can we do this? I think it's a question that Aaron asked a few years back. And they said, yeah, we can. They had a check. Quick story. They went to the bank to deposit and open a bank account. Of course, you had to sign, back in those days, had to sign the cards. The next day, the bank manager called Dave Whitlock and said, I'm looking at your card. I noticed you don't have a treasurer. He said, no, there's only 3 of us. She said, I'm your new treasurer. She was the first recruited volunteer. Today, at any one time, it takes over 100 volunteers to run Webster Comfort Care. We have Julianne, we have a volunteer coordinator part-time, and we have a primary nurse, and then some part-time per diem nurses. That's it. That's the paid staff. But we provide 24/7 care for those who are in their last 3 months of life. People say, how can you do that day in and day? That's got to be depressing. We have a saying, we laugh more than we cry. Volunteering at Webster Comfort Care, and I think at most places, gives you more than you end up giving. And what we are always looking for is more volunteers. So that's my sales pitch today. Erin volunteered, and we're always looking for young people to help. Now, you have to be 18 to do the resident care. Not everybody can do resident care. We've had people say, that's not for me. Well, that's okay, because we are a home. Everything that you do to maintain your home, we have to do. That means cutting the lawn, that means planting plants, trimming the trees that Erin planted this year. They'll eventually need that. Everything that you do, we have to do. There are brochures on the tables. When you sit down to eat, I have more of them. And if you'd just like to come over and see what we're about, see what the place looks like, call the number. Say, I want to come in and take a tour. Happy to do it. Okay? The house was built. The physical structure was built by a whole bunch of volunteers. Norm Gerber, who some of you know, got all of the Rochester builders in the association to donate 1 day of their time, their company and their crew, and then go to their suppliers and get everything donated. When he was done, he handed over the keys and there was no mortgage because of hundreds of people volunteering to put that structure up. Webster Comfort Care was built by a community of compassion. And that compassion continues, and we need more and more volunteers. Erin, again, on behalf of Webster Comfort Care, we thank you for what you've done to our facility, what you've done for the community, and congratulations.
Yep, sure.
So I'd like to invite Erin's other brother, Trevor Smith, also an Eagle, from Troop 262 to come forward and administer the Eagle charge. card. Aaron, I have the honor to give you the Eagle Scout Charge on the occasion of your elevation to the highest rank in scouting. The Boy Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history, and you have been counted worthy of this high rank in the Boy Scouts of America. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, your country, to fellow scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother scouts. Your responsibility goes beyond your fellow scouts to your country and your God. America has many good things to give you and your children after you. But these things depend, for the most part, on the quality of her citizens. Our country has had a great past. You are here to make the future greater. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and to your fellow man. So live and serve that these who know you will be inspired to the finest living. We have too many who use their strength and their brains to exploit others and to gain selfish ends. I charge you to be among those who dedicate their skills and ability to the common good. Build America on the solid foundations of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God. And whatever others say or may do, you leave behind you a record of which every scout may be justly proud.
Before our SBL directs the Eagle Honor Guard, do you have any remarks?
Sure.
Great.
So I just wanted to thank everyone that first off came out today, but everyone in this room helped me at some point through my scouting career. Even if you didn't come to my project or help me through the process, you know, seeing everyone's face on Monday nights at the meeting was refreshing because I switched schools a couple times. I was in and out of a lot of activities, but I always stayed in Scouts and I always had friends here. And I hope to always keep these friends because it's some of my strongest friendships. And especially, you know, Mr. Fulkerson, my parents for always keeping me in track. My brother's always bugging me about it. You know, everyone, I couldn't have done it by myself. Even if I was in charge of the project, there were countless people that, you know, were there to guide me. And if anyone has any doubts about getting your Eagle, I can tell you I probably felt the same way as you. You know, there were days where I felt like, you know, I can't do this, or, you know, it's not worth all the time I have to spend, but, you know, if you just put your mind to it, you can just network with people, you can get it done, and you won't regret it. There's no way to really know that until you actually do it, but you won't regret it. So I encourage everyone out there to stay with it.
Now will our SPL direct the Eagle Honor Guard. Yes, yeah.
And now, as a fellow Eagle Scout and your brother, I have the honor of being one of the first to congratulate you as an Eagle Scout. And I call all Eagle Scouts present to come forward and welcome you into our brotherhood. Our SPL will now direct the Eagle Honor Guard.
Color guard, please come forward. All right, colors.
Everyone stand. Salute.
This Eagle Scout Court of Honor stands adjourned. Thank you for your attendance and support of Aaron and his family on this joyous occasion. You may now join us for dinner and dessert.
Yes.